Now let's take a look at the two different intake manifolds. I'll start off with the Dorman intake first. This intake fits other Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury models, as well as the 99 to 04 Mustangs with the PI, which stands for Power Improved, cylinder heads. Dorman supplies an intake manifold with pre-installed individual gaskets, alternator bracket, self-cutting screws, thermostat gasket, and some other miscellaneous hardware depending on what model of vehicle that it's being used for. Dimensionally, the Dorman intake shares the same placement for all the components that attach to the manifold, such as the fuel rails and injectors, coil-on plugs, EGR bracket, heater hose, plenum, thermostat housing, and temperature sensor. Some of the fastener locations do not have threaded inserts, and this is where you will use the self-cutting screws that Dorman provides in the kit. The only factory hardware that is reused is the intake manifold to cylinder head bolts, plenum to intake manifold bolts, and the alternator bracket bolts. The intake runner design is different, and the manifold chamber is significantly smaller when compared to the Ford intake manifold.